Good morning. Good to see you. What's up, guys? Hey! Woo! Hey, girl. Looking good today. Hey! What's up? Hey, hi. Hey, Kathy. What's up, boss? 5 minutes to air. Thank you so much. That was rock legend Mercy Lewis. Now, here's a fun fact. This song features a bazook, which is essentially a long-necked fretted lute. See if you can spot it.
Nice touch.
Sam, can I see you in my office, please?
Sounds, interesting.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. See you later.
A bazook?
It's like a guitar, but with more strings. And the sound is so much crisper.
Sam, how do you expect to get people to listen to Music Thread if you keep talking about obscure instruments and the details in the liner notes? People don't need to think about music. They need to feel it.
I like to think about music. I know everything there is to know about music.
And I know everything there is to know about Microsoft Excel. But that doesn't mean it makes a good podcast. You can't be afraid to let your guard down. Maybe that's why you won't consider my suggestion. You've been here 3 years, and that's 3 years of not so ordinary Thursdays, and not once have you brought a date?
I'm not gonna find the love of my life on a blind date.
It could spark something.
Sparks burn houses down, Greta. Love is built. You don't have to worry about it. I have a plan.
Standing in a room with your attractive coworker listening to bazook solos is not the same as building a relationship. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that Philip guy ruined you forever.
I'm sorry, did you want to talk to me about something other than the instruments I feature on my thoroughly researched podcast?
There is a board meeting in 10 days. I've run the numbers, and I'm going to be hard-pressed to justify Music Thread.
They want to cancel me. They can't. Music is everything. Songs tell the stories of our lives. With a single playlist, I can take you back to where you were and what you were feeling at any point in time in your life. Like a great big musical time machine.
Now you're talking. Do that, Sam. Take us on a time machine.
Yes. Oh, so sorry. Time machine ready for launch.
Yes. Thank you.
Love beats?
Guilty pleasure.
I have a weakness for Starlight Dreams.
Me too.
Listen, I know this might sound crazy, but I feel like there's something here. Do you maybe want to grab dinner sometime or coffee?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Here.
Becky.
Jake.
Call me Jake.
Definitely.
No! No, don't! Come on! What?
Ready?
Yeah, and...
It doesn't matter if your car has negative ground and the other car has positive ground, or if you're on an alternator and they are on a generator.
No, cut. Cut.
What?
All right,
Your car doesn't start, so you Google how to fix it. And this really boring guy in a jumpsuit basically reads you the instruction manual. Do you think you'll remember him the next time you need to fix your car?
I'm sorry, okay? She even had this tiny toy trumpet hanging from her rearview mirror. You know, like in that movie Dad Loved. It happened one night.
You're still hung up on this girl. You provided 15 minutes of roadside assistance, and suddenly you're Clark Gable.
Find your feisty female, Dad would say, like the Claudette Colbert character.
I got you.
I felt this spark. No, more like a flash. You know how Dad said you'll know the one when you get a surge in your hardwiring?
Yeah, well, my hardwiring is telling me that we should be looking at that place on 7th Street. No, nobody's using it. I'm telling you, man. Franchise, opportunity. We could meet with some architects, build this place up, really put our foot in it.
Going big isn't what Dad wanted. The honest mechanic?
Yeah, but that's Dad's dreams. Say you find this Becky person. You get married, have a couple kids, buy a house. How are you going to pay for college? Now, where do you want to be in 5 years?
Hopefully with her. If I could just get her number out of my phone. Why did I turn off syncing?
Well, can't you just take out a personal ad or something? Handsome mechanic seeks woman who he helped on the street.
You're a genius.
What, I am?
So, Adam, thanks for pulling all of this together. I'm really excited about this lineup.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I'll speak to you later.
Sure.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
I was actually thinking maybe we could talk about the revamped hair at Cherub Club.
Yes, that's a good idea. I have so many.
There's out and towards you. I repeat, I've got Sam Sanders.
What? Where?
Let's go.
Where are we going? Excuse me?
We're in the middle of a live stream.
What does that have to do with me?
You're a host.
What? How?
Just follow the script. Take a few calls and play the songs on the list.
Ugh, you want me to host Love Beats?
Yes, until our host gets back.
But we're back at 30, everybody. But I've never even listened to this show before. I'm not prepared.
Just do what you always do. You said yourself, music is a journey.
And 5, 4, 3. Why would I know anything about love? Love Beats. Welcome back to Love Beats. The place to be if it's love that you're in. Is that grammatically correct, ending in a preposition? But that matters not. When we have a song for you? Later. We have a song for you cats later. But for now, we're talking about unicorns. Love is like a unicorn. It's rare, so rare. Or maybe it's like a bear, all cuddly and warm. Or maybe for you, love is hibernating and it wakes you up and you just wanna grab it and frame it and hang it on the wall. And it's time for our reunited segment. And we're going to the phones. A live call. Hello, welcome to Love Beats. Who do I have on the line?
Hi. Yes, this is Jake.
Well, hello, Jake. Who is that special someone I can reunite you with?
Yeah, I met this woman, Becky. Her car broke down. She gave me her number, but I dropped my phone and it got run over. Bad luck, right? Yeah, so I know it sounds crazy, but there were all these things about her. And I was hoping you could reunite us.
Oh. Wait a second. Does it count if they don't really know each other?
It counts. Of course it counts. I was actually hoping you could play this song.
Hang on. Really? Don't these segments usually reunite lost loves, people who knew each other in summer camp, high school sweethearts, that kind of thing?
No. I really think she could be the love of my life. She was listening to this Starlight Dreams song.
Starlight Dreams? Not sure about that now. Wait a second. How long did you say you've known this woman?
I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes.
And you think she's the one?
There were all these signs. I mean, she likes my dad's favorite movie. She's super feisty. We like the same music. We couldn't stop talking. Just everything.
See, I don't buy that. You think it's possible to have such strong feelings for someone after just 15 minutes?
When you know, you know. Please, if you could just tell her I'm looking for her. My name is Jake Hansen. I'm a mechanic, the honest mechanic. I helped her.
Listen, I know we've never met, but talking to you as a friend here, just move on. These things happen. You're gonna meet another Becky on the side of the road or in line at a supermarket, and you're gonna have the same reaction. What matters is what happens after that. All of those conversations, the getting to know each other, the being there when you need each other, that is when you know. So just get yourself home, relax, forget about her, and be ready for the next romantic opportunity.
This is unbelievable. Where is the regular host? Look, play the Starlight Dream song. Tell her it's me. That's all I ask.
Listen, I think you're chasing rainbows here, but I will do this. Breakdown Becky, if you're listening, Jumpstart Jake here thinks you are the one. So if you are listening, call us. 1-800-555-0199 or message us at Love Beats or visit our other social media pages. And, I'm very sorry, but we don't have any Starlight Dreams.
Yes, you do. I know you do.
Oh, but here's a little song for you both. Good luck, Jake. I hope you find her.
Normally, we just play whatever's on the love song list, but that's okay.
You asked me to host, so.
I'm afraid to see your face again. I'm afraid to see you waste away. There's a sound when you're breaking down, trying to find your way out.
I think he's gonna find her. Go sit.
Look. But I was terrible. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose my own show after this.
Oh, but they don't care about you, they care about him. Can you imagine being so taken with someone that you just need to call Love Beats? You just know.
Does he though?
You don't believe in love at first sight?
You mean true love at first sight? No.
Oh, but it happened. I've heard so many stories.
Well, I can do better than hearing about it. I was the story, and trust me, it doesn't work.
So you do believe?
No, not anymore. Anything lasting comes from working at it. You can't just rush into something on a hunch. You end up in a situation where you're with someone you don't really know, someone who's very capable of breaking your heart.
One bad experience doesn't mean that that's how it has to be every time.
Well, my heart isn't up for testing that theory. Anyway, I'm not saying that it can't happen for this guy. I'm just saying his chances are 1 in a million.
I know, those aren't great odds. But what if? Yes. What if? What if I can get my ratings up?
The whole thing is blowing up on social media. Does the one exist? Check out this podcast.
The live stream has been shared and downloaded thousands of times.
These are really good numbers. These are excellent. The board would love these numbers.
Exactly, which is why I want to do it again.
Do what?
Host Love Beats.
Not on my watch.
You said I have to tell a story. This is the story. It's him, a guy out there chasing the one.
What if he doesn't find her?
Well, he doesn't have to. You said focus on the journey, not the destination. All aboard the love train.
I can't believe I'm gonna say yes, but this is actually a really good idea.
Yes.
And need someone to fill in for our regular host while she's on maternity leave. So, fine, do it. Get this Jumpstart Jake in your studio tomorrow.
Yes.
I want story and I want downloads.
Oh, you will have so many downloads, the board will need to invest in a new server. And in Music Thread.
We were thinking of taking Love Beats on the road.
It would be brilliant, okay? We'll set them up as our topic of the day. Then we'll read some dedications, take some live calls, share some of the social media. Then back to topic of the day, play the Starlight Dreams song.
I am not playing Starlight Dreams.
Oh, but I love Starlight Dreams.
They were just brilliant. We need to get them on the show.
Oh, definitely. I love their sound.
This was the perfect date.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, date?
You know, like when two people enjoy the same things, go to the same place together?
I thought we were, you know, warming up to that. I'm sorry, I just like to take things slow.
Aha, but if you weren't taking things slow, then this would be a date?
Well, I mean, yeah, hypothetically, I would like to, at some point, go on a date with you.
So maybe a bit of dessert?
I actually have a big day tomorrow, hosting Love Beats.
Love is like a unicorn. Rare. Oh, so rare.
Oh, you were listening.
I may have refreshed my browser a few times just to make sure you hadn't been hacked.
The hazards of live streaming. I promise you it's going to help Music Thread.
Any news on Mercy Lewis letter number 34?
My 3-year dry spell continues. I don't know what I would do if she actually agreed to an interview.
Hey, you would be amazing.
Thank you.
So, good luck for tomorrow. And, good night, Sam Sanders.
Thank you. Good night. Oh, and remember, no listening.
I would not dream of it.
These are the songs from Jake's playlist. We have your country love songs, pop love songs, R&B love songs, and your ballads. Oh, I just love getting lost in the story. You don't care who's listening and watching. You just close your eyes and you feel love bubbling up from your toes.
Oh man, I love this song. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
I thought we would have a quick strategy meeting with Jumpstart Jake before going live.
Oh, sure. Great idea. Sam Sanders.
Hey.
Okay. Listen, if we're gonna be spending the next week together hunting down this mystery woman, we're gonna need to put some thought into your music choices.
You don't like this song?
I like it, just on the inside.
Oh, I love this song.
You host a music show, but you don't sing?
Nope.
But when you really feel a song...
I listen harder.
Okay, but what about when there's no one around? Like, you know no one can hear you.
And give the neighbors a free show? I don't think so.
You should try it. You know, shower curtains are more soundproof than you think, just in case you're worried about being off-key.
It's not about my voice. I just like hearing songs the way artists intended.
And some of those artists intended for us to sing along.
I'll keep that in mind next time I'm alone in a room with lots of curtains. I think we're going live. Maybe we'll just skip the love songs. So.
Is this the part where we play the Starlight Dream song?
And we're back with Jumpstart Jake, who's searching for Breakdown Becky. Elizabeth in Woodstock is on the line.
Hi, Jake. Do you remember what she was wearing? That could help.
I remember, because we had to whack the fuel pump with something solid, that she had these sparkly, these sparkly shoes. And she had this tiny trumpet swinging from her rearview mirror.
Okay, Fiona in Manchester, England says, is she the one or isn't she? Get her on the show. Yeah, we hope so, Fiona.
Oh, that reminds me of one of the songs on my playlist.
Oh, I think we were taking a caller. No? Nope. Yeah, it's actually time for a song from Jake's playlist.
Great. Okay. I picked this song because I know Becky is a fan, and if you listen to the lyrics, it's something my dad taught me about following your heart and doing what feels right to you in that moment. It's
Starting from scratch. Oh, excellent choice. This one's for you, Becky, if you're out there. This is a way better song. Just so you know, I would never in a million years give up my show to anyone but you. This show is my life. And so, in order to save my life, I will be spending the next week playing power ballads.
Wishful thinking?
You never know. One day.
The infamous Mercy Lewis file. Oh. Okay.
Oh, those are just some silly notes I keep. I once performed a Mercy Lewis cover with a ukulele at my middle school talent show. It's been my fantasy to bring it up during an interview one day. I mean, I would never do it. I gotta keep it professional, but...
Of course.
You know, to meet someone who's had such a big impact on your life, just...
Remember to give us a sense of where you are. First, we'll paint our picture of Mr. Right in case this breakdown Becky is afraid to come forward. Then you can send through some packages, do some live road shows, a few sassy debates to get the younger generation fired up. I think this could be a great opportunity for you to prove yourself to the board. And of course, you get to spend lots of time with him. Don't tell me that you didn't notice that jaw in those eyes.
Greta, he likes Starlight Dreams.
I'm just saying, it wouldn't be the worst thing if you didn't find her.
Oh, well, even if he does, it'll be a disaster.
Just because you didn't find the one, or it didn't work out for you, doesn't mean it won't work out for someone else. You may not believe in the one.
It feels a bit fast, okay? Real love is a slow burn. When you know someone's soul, when you each take the time to know it, you start gathering this little collection of moments, and then one day suddenly they add up to something. Whether you're making each other laugh or making each other dinner, you are a team playing life. For me, the one is really the two.
Okay. Yay.
Hey, I made you a little road trip mix.
Thank you.
Have a good trip.
Thanks. Stop. Drive. Okay, so it looks like we have to wait 48 hours for the security footage from the parking lot where they met. Okay, great.
Cool. So, you gonna play that playlist from your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys were like...
I mean, yeah, we're kind of dating, but
He's not the one.
I don't really feel like talking about my personal life, if you don't mind.
Because he's not the one.
I did not say that.
I'm just trying to figure out why you're so cynical.
I'm not cynical, I'm practical, okay? Love is work. I just don't think the one just magically appears.
So you don't believe in just a little bit of magic?
On its own, no. I mean, sure, it might start out that way.
So he could be the one.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe, if I believed in the one.
You're just working on it.
Okay, I think we better get to these questions. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tell me, Jumpstart Jake, where are you from?
Yo!
Oh, just what we need. A celebrity on our hands, huh?
This is Kathy and Sam.
Hi.
Kathy.
Hi.
Hey.
You guys ready?
Yeah, so that right there is Mr. Romantic. My dad loved this old film. Jake and my dad would watch it over and over.
You hear that breakdown, Becky? Total romantic. What else can you tell us about Jake?
You know, this was Jake's idea. You know, fixing it yourself. You got your tool rental here, this little laminated instructions and so on, or we can do it for you. We're hoping to expand.
Alex is hoping to expand.
You know, one thing I can say about my little brother is sometimes he can be short-sighted.
I just know my limits.
Okay. I think we've got everything we need here, so we're gonna go pack up.
That's my dad. He died 5 years ago. This was his business, the family business.
I'm sorry.
You know, he built this place from the ground up. I mean, he loved using his hands. If he wasn't here, he was out back making us stuff like go-karts and rocket ships. You know, I don't want to ruin what he's built. You know, like this is his legacy. I feel like if I could keep things the way he left them, it's like he's still here in a way.
That's a nice thought.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again? And you're sure you can't remember anything else? Just the make of the car, no license plate?
I know she had a bumper sticker.
Well, can you remember what it said?
You got me. I can almost see it, and then I lose it. Wait. I rock.
You sure do.
No, she rocks. Her bumper sticker said, I rock.
Okay, maybe she's a metalhead?
Or she could just like old-fashioned rock and roll.
Nah, it was like a nature thing.
Oh, what about rock climbing? I used to date this girl up in Hardy. Everyone up there has that bumper sticker. Lots of rock climbers up that way.
Hey.
Well, that's amazing news. We can contact some adventure stores, see if she's a regular, or see if some outdoor clubs have a cute Becky among the members.
Rock on! How far's Hardy?
A couple of hours, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll book us a place to stay.
All right.
Bye.
Be safe.
Sorry, I'm really nervous. Do you mind if we just listen to some music?
Sure. I have your CD. Oh, yeah. Here.
Oh.
I can't believe I let you talk me into these. My docs would have totally seen me through.
The trails can get pretty rugged. You need ankle support.
So at some point I might be dangling like 50 feet off the ground? I don't think so.
We're only hiking. Don't sweat it, but trust me, the view from the top is worth every ounce of the
Taking
work.
on jagged rock, view is a rush when you get to the top.
Thank you. A rush.
Actually, we're looking for someone.
Well, anyone who's serious would be going to Jagged Rock. Good luck. I'll keep my eyes open.
I'm gonna go back and set up at the B&B. Here, I'll take your stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm gonna hang these up over here. Well, maybe she's only out there on the weekends, just because we haven't found her.
But what if she doesn't even live here?
Well, we have to try, right? We're gonna search here, and if we need to, we'll go to the next town, and then the next. Oh, Jakey, I'm so glad you found me. Okay, so we're building up enough energy around the show to see if that entices her to come forward.
Like a big festival of love.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Let me see.
And we are finding that, Becky, if that is the last thing I do. Okay. Hello, Love Beat listeners. Love is in the air. We're broadcasting live on the trail of Breakdown Becky, and once again, I'm here with Jumpstart Jake. Oh, we have a message from Cynthia in Waterford, who just wanted to tell Jake, never give up.
Thank you, Cynthia.
She's right, Jake. Never give up. And we have another message from someone named Becky who says, I don't think I'm the Becky you met in the parking lot, but I'm available and I love hiking. Jake, you got a backup.
Thanks, Becky. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, and we have another message coming in right now from @LoveBeatsJunkie, who says she may have spotted our Becky on the main street in Hardy. Okay, now we're talking.
You played one from the list. I know we are gonna find her. I can feel it in my bones.
No one said anything about music.
No, you were not choosing.
Trust
no, I'm pulling
It'll
over.
be good. Trust me. Trust me.
I will trust you with anything but music. You like Mercy Lewis?
Of course. She's amazing.
But you like Starlight Dreams.
I'm a man of many tastes and styles.
Well, this style is a keeper.
All right.
You've never done anything in your life without thinking it through, have you?
Of course I have.
Like what?
Some mornings I wake up and just throw on the first clothes that I see. Sometimes a recipe will call for a certain ingredient and I'll switch it out at the last minute. Like instead of chives, I'll use dill or parsley instead of basil.
You rebel. I mean having no plan. You haven't had a day where you didn't have a plan, have you?
What? What a waste of time having no plan.
Well, one man's waste of time is another man's opportunity. Look, I challenge you today to do one thing without having a plan. Let's ditch the maps and just see where the road takes us.
How are we gonna find her if we don't travel to precise locations?
By trusting our guts. It'll lead us to her.
It's ridiculous.
Just try it. Okay, if my way doesn't lead us anywhere, we can go back to GPS living tomorrow.
We'll get lost.
That's the fun part.
Sure.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be okay if we see Mount Lion?
Yeah. All you have to do, so, like lift yourself, like in that way, man, you make yourself taller, and then I'll make myself, like, wider, and it'll be like, raw.
Make a lot of noise, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
And then that's supposed to work. It's supposed to intimidate them. But if it doesn't, you know, I brought my mountain lion spray. It's pretty lethal.
That's not a thing.
It's not. I was trying to make you comfortable, so. I was in first grade, and
was my first time in a basketball league. The game was on the line. I had this free throw that I needed to make, and, you know, the pressure, it got to me. And I was so upset with myself because I missed and we would have won. And after the game, my dad, he just told me just to close your eyes. Don't ask where we're going. And he took me to this trail. He told me to breathe, and he said, whenever you need to slow down, this is your place.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
But we're still no closer to finding Becky.
That's okay. I just found Moby Dick.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is decidedly well-like.
Oh, there's George Washington.
George Washington where?
Right there, between that pink rock and the gray boulder. No, left. Other left. Yeah, ooh, it's creepy crawlers everywhere.
Oh, they won't bite you unless you bite them. What are the chances that that giant boulder between Frankenstein and George Washington is a popular climb?
Oh.
That's got to be Becky's Rock. Come on.
Oh, okay. This is what I get for daring to ditch my Doc Martens. Ugh, blisters.
I told you that wasn't a trail.
Yeah, after we were walking on it for like 20 minutes. The least you could have done was let me bring my headphones.
Yeah, what's the deal with those? They're really special to you, huh?
The world wouldn't sound right without them.
You do have ears.
I'm hearing songs the way someone envisioned them. To write a song, someone had to have this magic moment. You know, a connection to something bigger than all of us. I don't know, I guess I've been looking for that all my life.
You know, I didn't think that magic was the kind of thing you look for. I thought it just sort of finds you.
I'm gonna go clean up my scrapes.
Yeah, and maybe take this out, too.
Thank you.
Next time we ascend, I'm gonna get the car.
All right, I gotta wash up and meet you over there.
Hey, it's been a while. You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just exhausted. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let me know if I can help you find anything.
You know what? I think I might have found it. Becky.
I beg your pardon. Do I know you?
No, but I know somebody who's in love with you.
You drive a Mini Cooper,
right?
Yes.
License plate 6IYL4DQ.
Yes.
Then why haven't you called in?
I have a security system.
I'm just doing love beats. You met this guy, Jake, on the side of the road when your car broke down 2 weeks ago.
The honest mechanic?
Yes, Yes, he's been going crazy looking for you.
It was like I've been struck by lightning. When you know, you know.
He knows it's a pretty wild idea, but he thinks you might be the one.
I mean, we clicked, but I never heard from him, so I just moved on.
Oh, but don't. He hasn't. He lost your number and he's been trying to find you. The whole world has been trying to find you. Haven't you been listening to the show?
Wow, no. I've been away. I'm really flattered. And he was for sure cute. But I don't think it was anything more than that.
Just spend more than 15 minutes with him. He's a great guy. He's just this big kid, you know? He's kind and he's warm and he's nurturing and he talks a lot, like way too much, but he's funny and he's special. He's a really special guy. Would you consider one date?
That's a lot of pressure after just 15 minutes, you know? I think it would be better if he just forget about me.
Forget about you? He hides all across George Washington in search of you. Just meet him again.
I'm so sorry. I just don't think it's gonna work out. Did you want to buy something?
No. Okay. It's over. We're calling it a day on Becky.
And give up on love?
It's just that I missed my show, you know, Music Thread. Greta asked me to revamp it, and I've got a lot of prep to do, so I'm heading back.
But we are so close.
How do we know that, right?
Because we still believe. I believe, and Jake believes, Love Beats believes, and you believe.
We just have to accept the fact that maybe she just doesn't want to come forward.
She's right. I'm not crazy about all the spotlight. I'm a simple guy, really, and maybe I want to fall in love a little more quietly.
You quiet? Ha!
Everyone loves Jake, and we'll be lost without you.
Yeah, well, maybe we could have a send-off show to say you're not giving up.
Just laying low and, of course, thank everybody for their support.
And leave the door open for when the time is right.
Yeah, when the time is right.
Does anyone else feel like a night out?
I should prep for tomorrow. But you go. Enjoy.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah. How has this old place stayed open?
It's not old, it's vintage.
You know, it figures your idea of a fun activity requires skill and concentration.
Okay, I dread to think of what a challenge this is gonna be for you, Sir Talks a Lot. Hey, wait, I thought you were a mechanic. You should be able to see the physics going on here.
Well, you don't need physics just to do an oil change.
I'm sorry.
Someone is feisty. I like that.
Good game.
Oh, come on, I love these. All right, squeeze in.
Okay, wait, hold on. Where's the viewfinder? You're doing this blindly. Okay.
Okay, one more for good luck.
Okay.
All right. Closer.
I am.
Yeah, I think we got that one. I was talking.
Sir, the camera doesn't lie. Hey, bring him over here. Hold on a second.
Thank you. We? We're here.
On the road to the one. A public network television documentary. Series premiere. The Case of the Sticker Picture. He left a breadcrumb for her to find, but would she notice? And would he even recognize her? And who is that extremely enthusiastic woman in all his photos? Let's get out of here.
I just know that if it's meant to be, It'll happen.
You know, I'm really starting to admire the way you just surrender to things. It's nice.
Well, I am a mechanic, so I know if you push too hard, you break things.
Yeah, maybe you do. I was engaged once. 3 years ago. Yeah. To Philip. We met at a music festival in St. Malo in France.
France. Wow, I don't even have a passport.
Okay, well, you would get one for this. Get this, 3 days of amazing sunsets, campfires on the beach. A whirlwind romance doesn't even come close to describing it. It was like a love cyclone. I honestly thought he was the one. And then by the end of the week, we were so afraid that we would never see each other again, so he proposed. So when we got back, we started booking everything. You know, the venue, the dress, the cake, the food. And we could not agree on anything.
But come on, I mean, there's more to a relationship than chicken or fish, you know?
No, it was like, away from the magic of the festival, there was nothing to tie us together. It's funny because in my favorite movie, two people fall in love in just one night. And when they find each other again, the magic, it's still there.
It happened one night.
Yeah.
But your favorite movie is It Happened One Night, Clark Gable, Claudette Colbert.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
That was my dad's favorite movie.
No way. I knew I liked your dad. Oh, that doesn't happen in real life, but it's my favorite movie. I love it anyway.
But it can happen.
No, not for me. After Philip, I know better. I do my research. For me, when things are easy, chances are it's not real. That's why I'm taking it slow with Adam, and it's paying off.
I don't know. Look, if you can fall in love in one night, you can fall in love in 15 minutes.
I like that you still believe.
Big show tomorrow. I'm turning in. It has been an honor to work with you, Jake. Thank you.
Thank you.
I better get some sleep too.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
And I gotta tell you, this is the guy you want with you when danger is nigh.
I just don't seem to mind the creepy crawlies. That's all. But seriously, I want to thank everyone for the support. It has been absolutely amazing. I'm glad I'm not alone in believing in love. And I want to be clear, I'm not giving up. I'm just doing it a little more quietly.
We have a few tweets.
She only calls when she's feeling down, trying to find her way out.
Heidi in Ohio says, Jake, I think what you're doing is really brave.
Thank you, Heidi. I just think that whether you love loud or love quietly, it's still love.
We have a caller. Cyrus in Dover?
When you gonna give up, buddy?
Next caller.
Hi.
Hi. Are you there, caller?
Hi. My name is Becky Holland.
Becky?
I think you're looking for me.
I just installed a new fuel pump relay in my car.
Becky.
It's me.
Wow.
I just texted you guys my contact info, and I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Okay, it's time for some music.
I can't believe it.
Wow. Oh, we found her. I knew it. Oh, believe. Oh, yes.
Believe. What do you think?
You look like a man about to meet the one.
Do you think this place is right? No, yes, of course it is. You know, it's beautiful. It's serene, just like Becky.
I have a confession to make. In all these years of doing Reunited, I think we've actually only maybe had 10 people find their dream person. You beat the odds.
Wow. Actually, can I talk to you for just a second?
Now we're almost ready to roll.
I know, sorry, just a minute.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, it's just nerves.
You think? It's just, you know, right as I'm about to meet her, I can't.
Listen, for the past week, you've built this woman up in your mind. It's totally understandable that you would question it just as you're about to meet her.
I can call this whole thing off. Do it to a learning experience. Hey, at least I've made a friend out of this, right?
Yeah. And as your friend, I am telling you, don't miss out on this incredible moment just because you're feeling a little nervous. Everyone's waiting for their happy ending.
Yeah, but who's happy ending?
Sam Sanders here. Would you believe it? The search is over. We have found our Becky. We are bringing them together for you live. You changed your mind.
I don't know what I was thinking. You said the whole world was listening, so I think I just got freaked out. But then I started thinking, what if I'm running away from true love?
It is intimidating.
I just thought, wait, where are the cameras?
It's a podcast, remember? It's just sound.
Right, of course. Great. Doesn't matter what I look like. Well, except to Jake.
Okay, we're back in about 30 seconds. You ready to meet Jumpstart Jake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you good? Just days ago, all he had to go on was a bumper sticker that read, "I rock."
Hey!
Look at that happy couple.
Freshly foraged. Only a fool would pay for this stuff at a supermarket.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for convincing me. You were right. It was just nerves. She's amazing, right?
She's great.
Where's my sous chef? There's a mushroom brush over here with your name on it.
Oh, she is running wild without a recipe. Sam, you'd be horrified.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna dump these into the risotto for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna plate up everyone. Hey, sous chef, how about you get started on those plates?
Let's eat al fresco.
Great idea.
You know what? I already ate.
You're gonna miss my risotto?
What a shame.
Maybe I'll take mine to go, and we'll leave you two lovebirds to it.
No, look, you don't need to do that.
Well, maybe We could use the time to get to know each other better.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You don't mind.
Not at all. Right, I have some phone calls to make. Enjoy it. It looks delicious. Especially for it. Well, Becky seems great.
Yeah. She is great.
I'm really happy for you. I guess you were right. You wanna check this out?
Yeah.
Now this is the type of place I like to go to slow down and clear my head. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you need help.
Hey, my dad loved these guys, actually. You know, I remember watching Back to the Future together. He was so excited. For weeks, he let me try to build this time machine out of a DeLorean in his shop. He even helped. I think that's where the go-karts began.
Your dad sounds really cool.
Yeah, he was the best. He ran that shop for 30 years, and there wasn't a person around that didn't trust him.
Oh, that one is super rare.
It better be, for 35 bucks.
Oh, it's worth every cent, trust me. You have to hear it. You know, there must be a record player around here somewhere. You know, Bowie actually co-wrote the original album with Brian Eno.
Wow, you are like an encyclopedia of music. Who is Brian Eno?
It's just music. Oh.
After you.
Thank you. Nope.
Hey, I got you a little something.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Oops, I am late to meet Becky. Better not forget her gift, huh?
Ugh, I can't look.
Bing.
Yeah, made for each other, for sure. Go.
But you would not believe how many freebies I get.
Whoa. Well, maybe I should let Porsche know that I might mention them in my show.
That's funny. I don't have as many followers as I used to.
Do you want to go for a walk or something?
What happened?
She proposed, and he said yes!
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Well, when you know, you know.
And you know. When's the big day?
We're gonna do it Saturday, actually.
This Saturday? That's only 3 days away.
I know! You spend a whole lifetime looking for each other, and then we just take 3 days to get married.
You'll be there, right?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's pretty, but, you know.
It doesn't make the most of your neck. You have gorgeous collarbones.
Thank you. Thanks.
Try this.
Okay. Come.
I don't know.
Those are beautiful.
I was thinking of you.
That's so sweet. Did you see that? The line to get into my store, orders are flying in. And I've got 2 million views on my social media channel. 2 million. Look.
Oh. Wow. That is a lot of views.
I know, right?
That's great on you.
Thanks. Double whammy. Wedding and rehearsal. I didn't pack anything. I wasn't expecting a wedding.
Me neither.
That's the one.
It sure is.
Get a shot of me with my designs in the foreground and the mob out front in the background. But make sure to get the shoes.
Greta! The biggest episode to ever hit Podplay International just landed in your lap. So, I am here to oversee production.
What do you mean?
The wedding show.
Jake's wedding show?
You certainly scored with this one.
It feels personal all of a sudden, like we're intruding. This is their lives, Greta. This is forever. And they're rushing into things because of our podcast. I mean, who knows what would have happened without us meddling, whether or not they would even be speaking right now, let alone planning their wedding.
You've fallen for him.
What? No.
Of course, just makes total sense. You've been spending so much time together. You've got the slow burn. The two.
Him? No, he's never left the country. His favorite band is Starlight Dreams. He does not tick any of the boxes.
The heart wants what it wants.
The heart wants what it wants. This is not a time for Emily Dickinson poems, okay? Beyond that, I am a professional. I am just doing my job, exactly what you asked of me, going on this journey.
And you ended up on it, too.
You look beautiful. Luckily, you're the perfect size for buying off the rack. Let's try it on with the shoes.
Oh, if you don't mind, I was hoping to wear one of my designs. See? They match the ring. These look like sequins, but they're actually teeny tiny oyster shells imported from Malaysia.
Oh. Well, maybe we should try on the T-length dress then.
Ooh.
Hmm?
What in the world are you doing out there, Sam Sanders? You just got a yes.
Sorry, a what?
Haven't you seen your numbers? The show is going wild. You are a household name. Apparently Mercy Lewis is releasing a secret single, and she thinks an interview with you would be great for publicity.
Yes.
So I'll take it I'll see you Sunday afternoon?
Sunday? But I need time to get back, and I need time to prep.
No, deep breaths. You've been prepping for this one your whole life.
Okay. Yeah. This is seriously the best day of my life.
Wait until Sunday.
You pulled together a rehearsal dinner within less than a day. Thank you.
Well, I'm a producer. I make stuff happen.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
About the wedding.
Yep.
So Alex and I were talking. We want to do it on our property, the family business. Dad would have been so proud.
Oh, we have everything here at the house.
I know, but this just feels a little more personal.
But that's like 2 hours away.
Yeah. So we were thinking that we'd go set it up on Saturday, and then we would have the wedding on Sunday instead.
Sunday? This Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, I got the Mercy Lewis interview and she wants to do it on Sunday.
You got it? That is great news.
Thank you.
Sam will be at the wedding on Sunday. We'll work it out.
Thank you.
It's the biggest interview of my life. I can't just work it out.
Sam.
We can't do it without Sam. We'll do it on Saturday.
Oh, she just said she would work it out.
I'm not giving up. The Mercy Lewis interview that I have waited my whole life for just to cover some sentimental story.
If she can't make it, it's not happening. Without Sam, this whole thing wouldn't even be happening.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, to think I nearly didn't meet you, but Sam was so convincing.
What do you mean? You met Becky before she called in?
She told me you were looking for me. And what an amazing guy you are. I was intimidated by the hoopla, so at first I said no.
Hey.
No, Jake, no, listen, it's not what you think.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a quick photo?
Shouldn't we wait for Jake?
Oh, it's just a quick one of my ring for my blog.
Please. Jake.
So were you ever gonna say anything?
It wasn't like that.
It's a pretty important piece of information.
What does it matter now? You're getting married. It all worked out. Is it just how you imagined it?
What, meeting Becky?
All of it. The wedding, Becky, the suit.
What is your problem? What, you don't like the suit? Or do you not like sentimental stories?
That's not what I meant.
What did you mean?
I am a music journalist, but I've had to leave it behind. And in order to get it back, I had to play songs that aren't me and go on a wild goose chase with some guy I barely know because he swears he's met the love of his life. And when she refused to meet him, I did what any good journalist would do. I gave her a nudge.
So that's what I am? I'm just a story to you?
No, that's not what I meant.
You probably didn't even care whether I found her at all, right?
I mean, it started out that way, but when I got to know you better, I wanted you to find her. I really wanted you to find her, and I wanted her to be amazing. I just don't think that you've thought this through.
Thought this through? Of course I did. But what would you even know? I'm just some project you took on so you can get your job back. But you know what? She isn't Philip. She isn't Philip, Sam. So just because you got burned, that doesn't mean that no one else is allowed to be happy.
No, I didn't say you couldn't be happy. I just wonder if you're gonna be happy with her.
What do you mean? She's wonderful.
You keep saying, when you know, you know, and I'm all about trusting my gut, but isn't it telling you anything about her? I mean, what are her intentions?
Wait a second. Are you jealous? That's why you didn't say anything. That's why you didn't tell me, because you didn't want this to happen.
You want to know what I think? I think you're worried that, to use your mechanics lingo, one day you're gonna pop open the hood and find that there's nothing there.
Okay.
I wish you the very best, but I can't stick around to watch this car crash.
You know, I always knew that you would take that interview over my story. What is it? Is it too much magic for you?
Nope. Not a trace of it. You're going? Don't you want to see the end of the fairy tale? Fairy tales don't exist, Kathy. It all just leads to the same outcome. Togetherness. And that is not always what it's cracked up to be.
Who's gonna host the wedding show? This is the biggest event that Love Beats has ever done.
It's just a radio show, Kathy. I'm sure you will figure it out.
All these years that I've put into Love Beats, I've never had the fairy tale myself. And maybe there's a part of me that's afraid that it isn't going to happen for me. But if it isn't, then at the very least, I can help someone else have their fairy tale. And when that happens, I want to be there for it with my silly radio show. Don't you?
There are no happy endings, Kathy. Just endings.
The problem with these modern cars is that sometimes they prevent us from doing old-fashioned things. It used to be you could hang stuff from the little gap between the bumper and the rear, or just use a really good adhesive. But that's a risk with a leased car. So, my simple solution, you take your tension bar and your clamp, and you secure it, and the tension bar is your new bumper. Voila!
Awesome.
Secrets now revealed. Now there's nothing to take back. This train is heading off the track. Oh my.
I'm gonna go set up.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Boom. Check it, man. We could rent the space out for events, even photo shoots. Charge a $5K location fee, minimum.
Yeah, and then get stuck cleaning it up.
You can't give anything a chance, can you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, why can't you just say that's actually not a bad idea? Oh, it's so great being Mr. Romantic, the heart guy, the good old-fashioned love, but what's good about not moving with the times? No, see, you want to do everything like Pops did, and you close the door to everything else. Now, maybe your girlfriend is right. Maybe you're in love with an idea.
She's not my girlfriend.
Maybe she should be. And maybe you missed that one too.
I just wish I had more time to prep.
Sam Sanders, you have got this, okay? To make sure you got to meet your idol.
She's your idol, too.
But idol's quite a strong word, wouldn't you say?
Nice to meet you, too, Sugar Plum.
Hi, hello. Hi.
Hi.
Sam Sanders. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, you knew that. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is Adam, one of our show's co-producers.
How you doing?
Great. You're like my idol.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I know.
Please.
Yes, have a seat. You'll be right here.
Thank you.
Oh, those are yours.
They're cute.
Okay.
Sound the trumpet.
Why, because of my shoes? I know I've been getting a lot of compliments. People have been sharing pictures on social media like crazy.
It happened one night. They divide the room with a blanket. He promises he has no trumpet to blow it down like the walls of Jericho. Clark Gable, Claudette Colbert. In the end, they get married and blow the trumpet. You had one hanging in your car when we met.
Oh, that. I played in the marching band when I was in high school. It reminds me to stay young. Then they say that brass holds your own personal energy signature.
I was thinking, what if we got married in our hiking boots? Maybe even have the ceremony by the hiking trail where we reunited. We could bust everyone here later for the reception.
A hiking bride?
It's pretty romantic, right? Come on, I'll wear mine too.
Was it me, or was it just the opportunity?
It wasn't just about the business. I saw that everybody loved you, and I thought, I mean it, I honestly thought I could love you too. I'm sorry, it was never my intention to hurt you.
It's okay. You know, I should probably take some of the responsibility too. I built you up.
And I let you. I guess I got a little carried away.
It was a great story. Mr. Romantic.
You're a terrific guy.
Just not the one.
Let's talk about your process. I read somewhere that you start with a seed.
Well, if you read it somewhere, then why do you really need to ask me about it?
Well, I just thought that maybe the audience might want to hear it from you.
No, they can read about it in any one of 100 publications. All they need to do is type my name into their little electronic thingy, and the search engine does the rest.
So you grew up listening to some of the all-time greats.
Did I die? Because this sounds an awful lot like an obituary to me.
Oh, well, that's just how the show works. We talk about your life and how it influenced your music.
I thought this was the music thread, not music yesterday.
You know, it's funny how much of a part of our lives you are. I remember, now, bear with me, you'll think me a total geek, but at our Year 6 talent show, I played one of your songs on the ukulele to win the hearts of one Molly Taylor.
The ukulele?
The ukulele.
That's a great choice.
You know what? Let's hear from some of our listeners. What was your Mercy Lewis moment?
Actually, Mercy, I want to know how you do it. You know, how do you capture the magic?
How do I capture the magic? Well, I've always thought that that's something that's in your hands.
Sam, have you got anything over there?
Oh, just someone who wanted to ask Mercy about her song, Blackthorn. Since it's a kind of firewood, she was just wondering if maybe it was about how you thought a certain love felt like a slow burn, when the truth is, there was never any spark. Excuse me, I'll just...
Okay, well, Sam has left the building. I guess she was a little overwhelmed with our talk about the real world.
I guess so. Just me and you, Mercy?
Just you and me.
You were listening.
I'm afraid the news isn't good. But it wasn't just the Mercy interview.
Well, that probably was the nail in the coffin.
There's nowhere for the show to go.
But I did everything you asked. I got my numbers up. People know who I am. What a waste, all of this time.
Some of you might have come here today expecting a certain union, and I sincerely apologize because that isn't going to happen today. It's all good. It's all good because I want to announce a different union. All this time, I've been chasing the one. I never gave credit to one of the most important partnerships in my life. That's with my brother, Alex. And I want to tell him that I'm sorry. And I want you all to know that we are going to grow this place into something really special.
to J. Hansen Motors. Hey.
Hey. So, not the wedding I was dreaming of, but still a really nice night.
No, not a wedding at all. It seems like it'd be a shame if nobody danced to the DJ.
Total waste.
I know. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hello?
Kathy.
Hi.
Kathy, I am so sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad you called. I wanted to tell you, the wedding?
It's off. Kathy, can you do me a favor? It has to do with feeling a love song.
You got it. Hi.
Sound the trumpet. It's an unannounced Love Beats special live stream and a very special reunited. And yes, this one does feel good. It isn't a caller or a letter or an email. It's just a speech, I guess. A wedding speech. The kind of speech you give when you've just lost someone very special to you. Someone who I will call, for all intents and purposes, the one. There wasn't a thunderbolt, or a sudden glow, or a strange gust of wind blowing in my ear telling me how wonderful he was. But there was something, and I dismissed it, believing that you can control your feelings and instead do the sensible thing. That there's a right way to find Mr. Right. That he's even someone to be found rather than noticed. But he was always there. And all I needed to do to see him was open my heart. And that's it, really. I just wanted to acknowledge that it was real. And that I'm sorry. And thank you. Thank you for reminding me that I have a gut and that I should trust it. Okay, enough of that schmaltzy confession. Here's some music. This one's for you, Jake.
Thank you, listeners, for being with us this past week. You know, it's the journey, not the destination. We're taking your calls, we've got your dedications, we've got Reunited, and thank you to our extremely savvy and supportive executive producer. We've got a brand new segment, Behind the Love Songs. All coming up on this hour of Love Beats, hosted by yours truly, Sam Sanders, but until our regular host returns. We've got Sophie in Smithtown says, about your heartfelt message the other day. The thing people forget is love is never easy, right? Wise words. Thank you, Sophie. And Declan in Delaware says, Sam, I like how you presented the reality of love. Sometimes it doesn't work out. At least not in the way you thought it would. Exactly, Declan. But that's love for you. Oh, and I think we have a caller. Hello, you're on Love Beats.
Hi. Yeah, I have a question. What if you didn't realize that from the very first moment you met this woman, that you were working on something really special?
Well, what do you mean working?
Well, she was feisty. Taking you on, making you see things differently, including yourself.
Feisty indeed. Probably because her gut was telling her she had some pretty big feelings for him.
Oh, yeah? So what happens then?
What happens when?
When you realize she's the one. What do you do then?
I don't know. Maybe you call her
Yeah. Got it.
and tell her.
Huh. Check.
I don't know. Maybe you kiss her.
Because when
You know, you know. I can't believe you like Starlight Dreams.